Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I have a very fun video for you. I'm going to be showing you my entire designer bag collection and a review of each bag. So if you are thinking about getting any of these bags, I hope this video is helpful. I'm going to show you some mod shots. I'm going to show you what fits inside of them, the functionality of the bag, are there pros, are there cons, all the good information. So before we begin, please don't forget to subscribe to my channel. It would mean the absolute world to me. I am really enjoying connecting with all of you and seeing my channel grow. If by the end of the video you have any questions that I did not answer, please feel free to leave them in the comments below. I respond to every single comment. So let's get started with my very first designer bag ever, my Gucci Mini Marmont bag. I love this bag so much. I bought it as a date night bag. It is quite small. We have the GG logo and this cute little heart stitched on the back, and then this beautiful brass hardware chain. I am definitely a gold tone hardware kind of girl. So we have a flap closure with a snap in the very front, and the inside is suede lined, and there is a little clip in there that is attached for your keys. There are 3 different ways to wear this bag. You can wear it crossbody, which is what I usually do, or you can wear it as a shoulder bag just by changing the strap a little bit. Or you can even wear it as a top handle if you double over the strap even more. This is definitely more of an evening bag. It's not very practical for everyday use, at least not for me, because I like to carry a decent amount of things with me, not too much, but definitely more than what can usually fit in this bag. So the reason it's a perfect evening bag is it fits my keys, it fits a card holder, and it fits a compact hairbrush and lipstick. And that's usually all I bring with me if I'm just going out on a date with my husband, or if I'm going out with some girlfriends in the evening. This is all you really need. It's very cute, very chic, very light, and it goes with everything. The leather is very soft. It's made of calf skin, and like I said earlier, the inside is suede lined. I bought this bag brand new in the store. It retails for $1,200, at least at the time of creating this video. It retails for $1,200. I got it at the Gucci boutique. I had a lovely experience, and I swear Gucci has the best customer service that I personally have experienced at any designer store. My second bag is also a Gucci bag. This is vintage. I did buy it pre-loved. It is, I don't know why there's, oh, that's from the window. Okay, I'll hold it over here. This is a vintage Gucci tote bag made of canvas, and then there's leather on the corners at the very top and the strap, and it does have gold hardware. If you look up close, you can see the Gucci monogram design. And what I like about it is very subtle. Like if the light hits it, you can kind of see it, but it's not so in your face like the regular Gucci monogram. This bag does have a magnetic snap closure at the top. This is probably my second most used bag. I'm actually using it right now, so it has all my stuff in it. I'll show you what fits in here in just a moment. But I would say the one downside to this bag is if you like to feel like you have a lot of security, it is only one snap in the middle, so the 2 sides are open. Now, I do wear this as a shoulder bag most of the time, so for me personally, I feel like it's very secure because it is under my arm. It seems like it'd be really hard for somebody to try to sneak their hand in there to take something without me noticing. For me, this is the perfect size casual tote bag for everyday use. It's not overly big like a lot of tote bags are nowadays, but I can certainly fit my full-size wallet. I could even fit a full-size hairbrush in there if I wanted to. I can fit lipsticks. I can fit large packs of gum. When I'm out and about with my kids, anything that they need me to hold, I can fit in here. So I definitely feel like I have a lot of extra space in here. Also, if I'm going to be out shopping for a while, I like to carry around my own water bottle, which I can also fit inside of this bag. And it's a very casual grab and go bag. Though it is designer and designer quality, it definitely is the most casual designer bag I own. Moving on to my number 1 most used bag, and probably my favorite bag in my entire collection, is my Louis Vuitton Alma BB. I love this bag so much. I did buy this brand new in the boutique, and I had a lovely shopping experience. My essay was just absolutely wonderful. I did have my daughter there with me, and she was really, really good with her. She let her try on some bags as well. My daughter is 10 years old. So I feel like some designer stores are always kind of like iffy when young children come in, but my sales associate was perfectly fine with it, made her feel very welcome, had fun kind of like giving her different bags to try on, and it just made for a lovely experience. So that memory is definitely tied to this bag. I also did get my initial stamped in gold foil, which Louis Vuitton will do for you for free when you buy a bag in store. This bag does come with a Louis Vuitton lock, and the keys are inside of here. Not that anybody really locks their purse anymore, but it is just a really nice detail and gives it that kind of original Louis Vuitton look and feel. It is the Louis Vuitton monogram canvas, which I am a fan of. I know not everybody is. Some people feel like it's too in your face. I just think it's so classic, such a classic Louis Vuitton look. This is the vachetta leather, which is untreated leather. However, I spray my vachetta leather with Carbon Pro, which I will leave a link in the description below. It will waterproof your Louis Vuitton vachetta leather, so that way you don't have to worry about if anything spills on it or if you get stuck in the rain, it's not going to leave the water spots. It is amazing. So you can wear this bag two ways. It can be worn as a top handle or a crossbody. It does come with a removable strap. Now, it only comes with the removable strap if you get it in the BB size. The Alma also comes in the PM size, which is bigger. However, it doesn't come with a crossbody strap, which I thought was odd, and the larger size tends to lose its shape more, whereas the BB, because it is smaller, it uses less canvas, it tends to hold its shape more. This is the absolute perfect size everyday grab and go bag for me. It can be worn with casual outfits, it can be worn with outfits that are a little bit more dressed up. I can fit everything I need in here. It does fit a big long wallet, but I typically tend to go with my card holder more often just because it saves space, so I have room for other things if I need it. It also is less heavy, but I can fit all my everyday essentials in this bag. Now, the one complaint that a lot of people have with this bag that I don't really have a problem with, but it is a common problem, so I'm just going to tell you about it. People say that this is not the easiest bag to get in and out of because of the double zipper there at the top. If you have it zipped up the way I do, which is how I prefer it, you do have to unzip both zippers like this to get into the bag and then close them both up. However, if you don't like that and you think it's just a hassle to have to unzip two zippers, leave one at the side and just use one zipper to zip it all the way closed and just have them both on that side. I don't understand why so many people have an issue with that, but it is by far the most common complaint with the Alma. But for me, it's not a problem. So personally, I have zero complaints about this bag. Oh, and it does have feet, which is a big plus for me. The next bag in my collection is a very special one. This is my vintage Chanel. This is a 2000, yes, it is 24 years old at the time of recording this video, 2000 Chanel bi-color flat bag is the name. It doesn't have like a pretty fancy name because this was a seasonal bag and I love it so much. Okay, so first of all, can we just talk about how great condition this bag is still in, even though it's 24 years old. I did buy it pre-loved, obviously. It is made of lambskin and gold toned hardware, and I love everything about this bag. It does have the pocket in the back. It has the classic Chanel stitching, and the CC lock opens like this. And then I have some stuff stuffed in here just so it keeps its shape, but the inside is super roomy. There is only one flap, which I genuinely prefer because when there is a divider in any bag really, it's like you can't fit as much stuff in there because the divider's in the way. So if it's just one big open pouch like this, I can fit a lot more in there. Now there is a pocket here and a zipper pocket here too. So there is room for organization, but I do prefer to have a more open bag. So it is completely leather lined. And again, I can fit everything I need for every day in here. I can fit a full-sized long wallet, all my everyday essentials, and it is a very comfortable bag to carry. This strap does not have the woven metal like most Chanel bags do, and in my opinion, it's a lot more comfortable to carry when it's just a leather strap. This bag can definitely be more dressed up, or it can be worn with more casual outfits. I think this is a bag that can really seamlessly go from daytime to nighttime. The only thing with this bag, and all lambskin bags for that matter, is you do have to be careful of scratches. It is a very soft, delicate leather, so it is prone to scratching. However, this one, being 24 years old, has held up pretty well. It was a very big moment for me when I bought this bag. I have wanted a Chanel bag for years and years and years and years and years. And then when I saw this one, it was like my Chanel soulmate. I just love everything about this bag. The next bag in my collection is the newest bag in my collection, and that is my Versace Greca Goddess Hobo bag. I just bought this a couple weeks ago, brand new in the store. It is part of their 2024 spring summer collection. I feel like this is such an elegant, classic bag. I love the shape of the bag. I also love the color. At first, I was a little concerned about getting a white bag, but I have not had any issues whatsoever with color transfer from my clothes. Although I will say I do usually wear this with lighter colors like whites, beiges, some darker tans, but I wouldn't wear this necessarily with black. This is a full leather bag. It is made of calf leather. And here on the front, we have gold toned hardware, surprise, surprise. But we have the Greek key design right here, and then Versace here on this magnetic closure. It's a little magnetic snap. And then on the back in gold foil, it is stamped Versace. Two details I really love about this bag. Right here on the shoulder strap, we have the Greek key again, and it says Versace right here. So even when you are carrying it like this as a shoulder bag and you are covering up the front of the bag, you still have the Greek key detail and Versace right here. And the other thing I love about this bag is the edge coating that they used is white. It matches the leather of the bag, and that is such a small detail, but I think on all bags, especially white bags, if you are going to use any kind of edge paint or edge coating on the leather, it looks the best, the most sleek, the most clean if it matches the leather. But not a lot of bags do that. Most bags will use a black edge coating on a white bag or on a blue bag. And I don't know, it just looks a little messy sometimes. I think you really have to do it right for it to not cause such a contrast in a bad way. So that is something I pay attention to, is if the edge coat is a different color than the leather, does it still look nice or does it just look cheap? And then whenever I can find a leather bag that has the edge coating that matches the leather, that is always a big bonus for me. This bag also can go seamlessly from day to night. It is a little bit on the smaller side, but you can certainly fit a lot more than in my Gucci Marmont. So I fit my card holder in here, all my daily essentials. The only thing that I might not put in here is like a big pack of gum, because then it does start to get a little bulky. And you can fit a full-size wallet in here, but again, I would recommend just going with a card holder to save you up some space for other items you might want to be carrying with you. On the inside, it is completely open, but you do have a back pocket here. Now, two downsides to this bag, it is open on the top. The only closure you have is this little magnetic strap here. So again, if you're somebody who likes to feel like they have more security, this may not be the best bag for you. But for me, because I usually wear it like this, I have my arm covering the openings so that way nobody can just stick their hand in there and take something without me noticing. The other thing is no feet. So this being a white bag, it does come in black, but if you choose to get this in white and you're like, oh my God, how am I ever going to set this down on anything ever? I actually have a little purse hook that a friend gave to me that I carry everywhere with all my bags. So that way, if I am carrying this bag and I go out to eat, instead of just putting it in a chair or on the table or somewhere where it might get dirty, I actually just use the hook and hang it on the table so that way I don't risk getting the white leather dirty. Also, an extra precaution you can take is just spray it down with Carbon Pro. Again, I'll have that linked below. Spray it down with Carbon Pro so that way if you do end up getting something on it, you can really easily wipe it off and it doesn't soak into the leather. But overall, I love this bag. I feel like it's very classic and very elegant. Now, my final bag in my collection is the largest bag in my collection, and that is my vintage 1994 Louis Vuitton Keep All. This bag was made in 1994, which is the same year that I was born. So of course, as soon as I saw it, I had to have it. It combines two of my favorite things, which is designer bags and travel. This is my travel bag. I recently took this with me on vacation to St. Thomas. It was actually the first time I ever used it for travel, and I used it as my carry-on, and it was fantastic. This fits so much stuff in it. Right now, I just have it filled with old sheets and pillowcases that we don't use anymore, just so that way it keeps its shape. Because if you do not keep it stuffed, it will lay flat, and that can add to cracks in the leather if you're not conditioning your leather often. I'll just link below all my favorite designer bag care products, things that I use on my bags. In case you're interested, I do condition the leather on my bags often. I take really good care of them so that way they don't crack, but this was pre-loved, so it did come with some cracks, which I have been able to really bring the life back into this bag. It was in rough condition when I first bought it, but if you have the right products, you can give any designer bag a facelift, which is great because I only paid $400 for this bag because it was in such rough condition, and now I have fixed it up to where you would never know that it used to look not so great. So this makes a great carry-on bag. I did put it in the overhead compartments. I was not worried about it getting damaged or scratched or anything like that because it is vintage, so it already had scratches and things like that on it. It does fit a lot of stuff. I took a week's worth of clothes, swimsuits, and 2 pairs of shoes in here, and I still had space left over. It is a really big bag. Now, the one downside to this bag is it does get very heavy. It is made of coated canvas and vachetta leather, and because of how much it can hold, the bag is already a little bit heavy itself, so then when it's full, it's extremely heavy. Even if you have a shoulder strap to go with it, it's heavy. So just keep that in mind whenever you are traveling. If it's something where you're only going to be carrying it around a little bit, like you're flying somewhere, that's fine. If you know you are going to be carrying this around a lot, I would just really think twice because it does get quite heavy. You might be better off with a really light backpack or even another duffel bag that's made out of like nylon or something like that. Thank you so much for watching. I hope this video was both entertaining and also helpful, especially if you were thinking about getting any of these bags. I hope it was useful to see some mod shots and also see how much could fit into certain bags and see the types of closures that they all have. Please let me know in the comments down below which of my bags is your favorite. Please don't forget to subscribe to my channel before you go. Have a fabulous rest of the day, and I will see you all in the next video. Bye.